Over the past few days, we have witnessed intense debate on a range of issues, our policy priorities, whether and what we should change, and specific measures to be considered. We have articulated the policy choices and the aspirations and concerns of Singaporeans. And in this important and ongoing effort to strike a balance between staying open and being inclusive and building a better future for our citizens, I believe Parliament can and should play a significant role in three ways. The first is to be the voice of the people. The leader of the opposition used the Latin term for it. I'll stick to English. The aim is this: we must express the hopes, aspirations, concerns, and fears of our citizens at the highest forum in our country. But we should not and must not stop there. We must also be the voice of reason, to be candid about the challenges we face, honest about the choices and trade-offs, not just about what we want, but also what we have to give up to get it, and ultimately, what we believe to be in the long-term interest of our citizens. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, we must be the voice of hope. Now more than ever, as we deal with unprecedented challenges and seek solutions, we must work with Singaporeans to draw confidence from what we have built up over the past 5.5 decades, the challenges that we have faced and overcome, and have deep conviction in our strengths and capabilities, and look to the future with belief. If we do this, then I think we would have made a signal contribution to our nation-building efforts with a deep engagement of our citizens. And in that spirit of deep engagement, we have paid close attention to calls to broaden access to parliamentary proceedings, for example, through live broadcasts or streaming online. This is a point that has been made in the past by Mr. Pritam Singh, Mr. Leon Pereira, I think in this parliamentary session, Mr. Faisal Manap. We've had others who have articulated this. And in fact, in today's forum page in the Straits Times, Mr. Wong Weng Fai has also made this plaintive call. The former leader of the House and others have previously explained that we already provide timely and comprehensive access to parliamentary proceedings. Anyone can watch these proceedings in person from the Strangers' Gallery. Every speech and exchange in Parliament is recorded and made available online. Clips categorized by topic and speaker are uploaded within hours of each sitting. And the Hansard provides a full written record of parliamentary proceedings and is available online. So these already give us the full benefits of transparency, accountability, and accessibility. We have been reluctant to go further for both practical and policy reasons. Demand for such live broadcasts, even of major speeches, is generally low. Only 10% of that of free-to-air television news, for example. And Parliament is a forum for serious debate on national issues. The debate in Parliament should be vigorous, but the tone should be sober. An element of cut and thrust is unavoidable, even necessary, because members want to show Singaporeans that their concerns are being expressed and questions asked and answered in Parliament. However, it is equally important that members come to grips with the issues and their complexities, and not simply play to the gallery. Live broadcasts risk compromising this. At this point, I'm sure the members of the opposition think this is the same line as before. And I want to say that we still hold these reservations. Nevertheless, we also note the global and technological trends which have made online streaming commonplace and seen legislatures live streaming their proceedings in many countries. The government therefore agrees, in principle, to the live streaming of parliamentary proceedings. My ministry will study the technical and implementation details. Our aim, as always, will be to achieve transparency, accountability, and accessibility while preserving the integrity and dignity of parliamentary proceedings. Mr. Speaker, I know that you too are supportive of this move, and we will announce details soon.